Hey guys, I'm David and today I'm going to show you how you can achieve a film look very fast. So without further ado, let's start.
Word of caution: to get a cinematic look, you have to shoot with cinematic in mind. Think about custom design, framing, frame rate, set design, lighting, lens choice. Also, think about what kind of project it is and what is appropriate to that project. I'll show you what I mean by that. But first, let me tell you something about Dehancer, OFX plugin for DaVinci Resolve that helps you achieve the film look very fast, especially if you do the things that I mentioned a little bit earlier. Here is the list with all the tools included in the plugin. Circled ones are the reason that I'm going to continue to use the plugin. On their website you can check out system requirements for the Dehancer plugin for Windows and for Mac. Check out some of the projects that have been graded with the Dehancer. Isn't it cool?
First of all, I'm going to show you the clip that was shot with all these things in mind. So first of all, I did apply a Color Space Transform node, and you can see all the settings that I used here. Fujifilm F-Log and Cineon Film Log. And on top of that, I applied our Dehancer. You have the option to use Rec 709 or Rec 2020, or you can choose a camera vendor. I choose Fujifilm X-T3 F-Log, and you can see all the settings that I adjusted here. So first of all, I did expand a little bit of a black point and white point. I did apply a film grain, which you can see here, as I did change amount. So you can really dial whatever you want and whatever it looks good to you. On top of that, I used a little bit of film halation. And the great thing about this plugin is that you can enable or disable each element individually. I added a little bit of blue. You can see it in highlights. As well, you have option to add, for example, vignette, or you can check false colors. You can decide how strong the effect will be with output control. Before that, I did apply some primaries to adjust image a little bit, and the other three nodes I used some curves and qualifiers to qualify skin in to make it a little bit more natural and more complementary to the environment. And you can see in the vector scope what I did just to shift it a little bit towards the yellow bit because it looked a bit more natural. So you can see that here. And now I'm going to show you effects with plugin, without plugin, everything together. And yeah, that is basically it. You can really achieve that film look really fast, but again, you have to have those things that I mentioned in the beginning of the video in mind. Basically, you can apply just 2 nodes and maybe 3 nodes if you need some corrections. And now let's take a look at the image that wasn't shot with all these things in mind. I just downloaded from web, and you can see that it's different. I tried to replicate the settings that I used in the first example to match it the best as possible, but you can see that the result is not really the best. So I used the output control to make it a little bit less strong. And again, in the beginning I used color space transform. Actually, I didn't use it because that footage was already in Rec 709 space, so it wasn't need to use it. And on top of that, I apply again the plugin, and I did use Rec 709, that is default setting, and then again, like I said, I just adjust it a little bit more to look as good as it is possible, but you know, it's not what it could have been. Now you can see the differences between the plugin, using the plugin, not using the plugin, and all other adjustments.
Go to this website and click download and get free trial. Then select your host application, product and OS. Then choose to buy it or try it for free. You can get 10% off if you use promo code clicker_10. Also, there are other options for you to purchase if you don't need the full plugin. Try it and have fun.
I hope that this video was helpful, and if it was, you can like it, share it, and subscribe for more content like this. And until next time, goodbye.